Hi, let's look at building codes and health ordinances within planning and zoning.
Building codes. Zoning ordinances restrict the way land can be used. Building codes set a minimum standards for how buildings are built. Building codes set minimum standards to promote the safety, health, and general welfare of the public. This includes regulation of sanitation, water supply, light, ventilation, means of egress, fire prevention and control, and energy conservation. Events in history, such as the Great Chicago Fire of 1871, advanced the implementation of building codes. Building permits. Before a construction project can begin, a building permit must be issued for the project by the local building department. The building department ensures that building codes are followed. Property owners of property located in an unincorporated area should check with the county to determine where to file an application for a building permit. Building inspections. Once a building permit has been issued, inspections will be conducted throughout the project. The purpose of the inspections is to ensure compliance with building codes. A certificate of occupancy is issued upon completion of construction, which deems the structure fit to reside. Energy code. Florida's energy codes must be incorporated into the design and construction of all new residential and commercial buildings. Energy codes were enacted as part of the federal initiative for all residential and commercial buildings, new and old, to become energy efficient. Major repairs, additions, and equipment replacements in existing residential and commercial buildings must conform to the energy code. R value. Energy codes include requirements for a minimum R value of insulation. The minimum value required depends upon the area of the building being insulated. R value is the rating of the insulation as thermal resistance. It indicates the resistance to heat flow. The higher the R value, the greater the insulating effectiveness. The R value of thermal insulation depends on the type of material used, along with the material's thickness and density. To determine the R value of a multi-layered installation, the R values of the individual layers are added. Health ordinances. Construction must also keep in mind health ordinances. All localities have a health department with inspectors that oversee compliance of health ordinance standards. The goal of health ordinances is to minimize the transfer of disease through sanitation standards and food and drink management, along with waste management. Building permits. Once practicing real estate, you may find yourself working with a buyer who is only interested in a property if a change can be made to the property, such as adding on a garage. When that is the case, the purchase and sale agreements may be written to be subject to approval for permits for the property change. In a competitive seller's market, a buyer might be tempted to skip such a contingency being attached to the offer out of fear of losing out on the property. However, it is extremely important that the buyer be made to understand that purchasing without prior approval could result in owning the property while having the desired change turned down by planning officials.